So I just had a trade. This was a break even. It could have been just a valid full trade, but I made well, actually it was one stupid mistake, and I was a bit impatient. So what do we have? The same 4-hour level holding all the while for NQ and ES. And normally I trade reversals, but I'm now testing a continuation model or a continuation strategy. And the basic premise is the same as with reversals, but when there is a strong higher time frame momentum, which is bullish at the moment, logically seeing all the price action of the last weeks, if there is a retracement taking place in a higher time frame gap, which means at least 50 minutes, maybe a 1 hour, because these are actually the best ones to trade, then you can apply this momentum trade. What do we have? We have the new weekly open gap here, so price opened bearish, found support here on the H4 level. And what did it do? It created with this candle not only change in the state, but it also created this 1 hour gap on both ES and NQ. What it do? It retraced a little bit. Did it actually retrace to discount? Because that's what I normally want to see. It didn't do, so that's actually not a good tick in the book, but H1 level, and we have an SMT. And it took that 1 hour level. So here's the SMT. If we go to the 5 minutes, then you can also see the setup, and I'll explain the mistake I made. So this is the 1 hour gap. We have this SMT, nice retracement, taking out this level closing above. ES did not do it because it only went to this 5 minute gap and then went up. And then what I do is I look if that last move down created a lower time frame gap, which it did. It broke in 2 candles, which is absolutely good. And then if you get this break above, I want to see a retest of this gap to trade it to a 2R. Now what happened? I was in conversation with a friend and I tried to log in, but as what Tradeovate does, it more or less cancels your link with TradingView every month, which I had to renew. So when this candle opened, I had to log in to Tradeovate, link it to TradingView again, and by the time I did that, price was already up here. So I felt a bit of FOMO, so I thought, okay, what could be my best entry? And I don't know why exactly, but I came to this level, which was my initial mistake. So if I missed the trade, I missed the trade, period. And if I still want to take the trade, and if the trade is still valid, I should just stick with the original plan. So this was my setup, but the original plan should just be retest, stop below the gap, and then target the 2R. Because the 2R would actually, would this be the 2R? This would be the 2R. So let's just mark it down here as the ideal situation. Would a retest be reasonable? Yes, because we do still have this bullish gap which aligns with the bearish gap, so that's a balanced price range. So I can expect price to maybe re-enter again to still hold. That's also an EQ of this move, and then move up. I didn't do it. I went here, which meant I need a 2R to get this trade. So okay, so what did I do? Can I show? Yeah, so this was my entry, and I went out at break even with 1 contract. Why? Because actually I had 4 contracts open. This is a new strategy I'm testing, so I'm not going in full size. According to my, let's say, test size, I wanted 4 contracts, but actually because my RR was significantly worse, I had to close 1 contract, which I did immediately here. So price actually mitigated this gap, went up, and as you can see, I had my profit at 2R. I did not take any partials here, which in hindsight of course is a shame, and then we got this candle stopping me out. The moment we get above this initial level, and especially above this second level, I trail my stop, because if price goes down here, I would say that is not a good sign. So I trailed my stop to break even below this wick, which was, I think, fine. I got stopped out, which is fine with me, because I learned some really valuable lessons. First of all, log in. The first thing you do is log in, so that's not any issue. Of course it's not good for my trailing, live trailing thing, but okay, that's just trade of age shenanigans. So the ideal setup was this. So I got my 2R, I would have gotten my 2R here, and I would be out of the trade. So I actually lost a perfect good 2R trade, because I was not constructively managing my login, and I was chasing too much because I felt FOMO, which is absolute bullshit. Okay, that was the trade, and on to the next, because yeah, as you can see, the new weekly open gap is here. So whatever price does here, I do expect we in the end take a long, so maybe, or at least go higher. So maybe it means that we still need to drop one time more into this 1 hour gap before finally moving up. That's definitely a possibility. Maybe we do that on US Open, which is in 40 minutes. To be honest, it sounds like a fairly realistic scenario.